I rise today to ensure that the American people and every single New Mexican back home in my home state knows exactly what this bill is all about. H.R. 1 is not a bill to cut costs and unlock American energy. H.R. 1 is a blatant giveaway of public lands, public waters, and public minerals to the highest bidder. It guts environmental laws. It opens oil and gas leasing to mining and multinational companies, and it will send our communities and our laws back to the 19th century. The 19th century, to 1847 specifically, when we opened the West through the hard rock mining law to minerals claims and multinational corporations who took advantage of our communities, who dumped tailing piles into our rivers and our streams, and who strip mined sacred and ancestral lands of our indigenous communities. That's right, this bill would take us back before the automobile was invented, before we had electricity, before women had the right to vote in this country, and before New Mexico even became a territory of the United States, when our communities' lands and waters were stripped away from them and given to the highest bidder. So let me be clear. This legislation is not about lowering costs. It is not about lessening the burden at the pump. It is not about lowering costs for our families. These are just talking points that have been provided by fossil fuel and mining companies and by their allies across the aisle who see the opportunity to strip away environmental regulations and vast amounts of public resources, lands, and waters for private profit. In fact, this bill will increase the deficit, robbing our communities of more than a century of hard-fought environmental wins to protect our lands and waters. And that is why House Democrats have a clear message today: not on our watch. But let's be clear and talk exactly about what this bill is and does. My friends, Mr. Speaker, on the other side of the aisle want to claim that this bill will create jobs.
Friends, they are working on it right now. More money is going back to the American people. Monthly checks worth as much as $1,000 may be arriving in just a few months. But eligibility requirements may change after negotiations next week. My friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be announcing the two winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway. But if you'd like to enter next week's giveaway, all you have to do, friends, is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Over the past year, several states and cities have trialed a variety of universal basic income programs. Now, as these stimulus programs continue to expand across the country, Oregon could be the next state to have a universal basic income plan. The state of Oregon is weighing a bill to provide homeless and low-income individuals $1,000 a month in universal basic income. The Oregon legislature is considering a new bill to establish a People's Housing Assistance Fund. The Oregon legislature is considering a bill to establish a People's Housing Assistance Fund demonstration program through the state's Department of Human Services. Oregon's bill is the latest in Democratic states, looking to provide some extra help to residents in need. According to state officials, the legislation would provide 12 monthly payments of $1,000 to individuals who are experiencing homelessness or who are at risk of homelessness, are severely rent burdened, or earn 60% below the area median income. The bill would require a study on who is receiving the money, broken down among a few demographics. The $1,000 payments can be used at recipients' discretion. but supporters say it will be used towards rent and other living expenses. Oregon is not the first state to consider universal basic income payments. There are only 2 months left in a guaranteed income program before a new round of recipients is chosen. United Way California, Capital Region, worked with the city of Sacramento, California, to create the program. Mayor Darrell Steinberg recommended using $750,000 of the American Rescue Plan Act funds to support the program. The first phase saw 100 households receive $300 in monthly payments for 1 year. That year will end this May. Right now, applications are open for the next phase, which will offer 80 families $500 monthly payments for 1 year. According to the United Way, the first payments in the second wave will start going out on July 1st, 2023. So friends, please let me know in the comment section below if you support guaranteed income programs. Please let me know in the comment section below. Also friends, this week, Congress approved a resolution to overturn the Biden administration's protections for the nation's waterways. Republicans have targeted the Biden administration's protection for thousands of small streams, wetlands, and other waterways, labeling it an environmental overreach that harms businesses, developers, and farmers. They use a Congressional Review Act that allows Congress to block recently enacted executive branch regulations. The Senate voted in favor, 53 to 43, to give final legislative approval to the measure. 4 Democrats and independent Senator Kristen Sinema joined Republicans to vote in favor of the resolution. The Senate vote is the latest development in a long-running fight over the definition of waters of the United States, which establishes the Clean Water Act's protections. Environmentalists and the Biden administration have pushed to broaden the definition and protect more waterways from pollution, while conservative groups have argued that protecting fewer waterways would benefit builders, farmers, and businesses. In early March, the Republican-controlled House approved the resolution 227 to 198. A Congressional Review Act resolution requires a simple majority in both chambers and cannot be filibustered. Senate Democrat Tom Carper said the Biden administration's rule is protective and fair. He also stated, "The Biden rule requires us to be good neighbors and stewards of our planet, while also providing flexibility for those who need it." In December, the Environmental Protection Agency and the United States Army Corps of Engineers repealed the former president's administration's business-friendly rule that scaled back protections. Since the Biden administration enacted its broader rule, Republicans have targeted it in the courts and Congress. This month, a federal judge paused a rule in Texas and Idaho in a win for Republican legal challenges. Conservative states have argued in court the rule is too vague and would create unacceptable economic hardships. The Biden administration's rule is built on pre-2015 definition of waters of the United States, but is more streamlined and includes updates to reflect court opinions and decades of experience. Biden's new rule repeated the former president's error rule that was finalized in 2020 and was broadly supported by farm bureaus and businesses that wanted less regulation on private property. Environmental groups said the former rules left too many waterways unprotected from pollutants. So dear friends, what are your thoughts about all of this? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. The 2 winners of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Pinky Duncan and Lula Gonelli. Congratulations, my friends! To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message. Or you can message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed weekend.